After Nyx DeGravis got done having sex with me, she passed out, but about 5 hours later she woke me and her up because of a nightmare and a flashback to the night she and her family nearly burned to death in a car explosion, but I was always there in the flashback saving them all, and I told her something after she woke up. I said I nearly died once too, but the only thing that kept me going was hope. It helped me move on, it helped me heal, and I had a good girlfriend once and she even wanted to marry me. Her name was Nova Alexander. She was a good woman, but I didn't love her, so I didn't marry her. This doesn't happen to me every day. You know, I don't always bring a woman to bed with me. I'm usually working, trying my best to save everyone, but nothing we do makes a shit bit of difference. I've been fighting this war against criminals for years and I am weary. Honestly, I just want to retire and give up, because sometimes I wonder what's the point anyway, but then I remembered why I'm doing it in the first place. You see, I'm trying to start my own private investigator business, but I don't have enough money yet. The futility of dealing with everything in this world pisses me off. I have all the powers in the world, but I can't bring myself to break a few laws to get everything that I want. I just want to do the right thing to get everything that I want, but I just don't think that happens in a broken world. Humanity is broken, and it took me finding out my true strength to realize that I fucking hate my job. Really, criminals get everything they want and need, meanwhile people like you and me have to struggle, and it's not fair. It pisses me off. That's why I hate bullies and I hate criminals and I hate anyone that are assholes. I can fucking stand them, so I punch them in the fucking face, and it just feels right. Plus it's funny. And she said, I love you. I feel the same way. Really, you're right. And then she said there's this game called Schism and they murder people on it, and I'm honestly thinking about signing up. You should too. And then I said, we are cops, Nyx, remember it's wrong to murder innocent people. And she said, no, they actually want us to kill bad people on their show. And it's bullshit. If the cops catch you, if your father catches you, then you will go to prison. And then Nyx started trying to do drugs in front of me, and then I said you shouldn't do drugs, and then I quickly took her drugs away and she said please give that back. And then I said, look, I can't let you do drugs, Nyx, because I did get you pregnant, because I can already hear my babies growing inside your womb. Okay, so stop doing the fucking drugs and cocaine and shit like that, and I better not catch you in Schism or I'm taking you to jail, and I will leave you in jail until you get clean and sober. And I don't want to do that to you because I don't like forcing anyone to do what they don't want to do, but you don't really have a choice anymore since you're now carrying our children. And then a month later she joined Schism anyway, but I'd often come over to her place and take away her drugs, and eventually Nyx DeGravis stopped doing drugs because of me helping her. But I was so angry at the leader of Schism. Like in the original storyline, I clowned on all the people that joined Schism, and then I sent the Schism leader an insulting message. I even have a second job as game app programmer or video game designer or whatever. Like in the original storyline, I have the same job as Miles Lee Harris, but I also have a part-time job as a detective working nights. And then that dumbass Richter asshole assumed I was a weak, pathetic nerd, but I'm not, and I smirked as I thought about Richter in the original storyline. And when he texted me my IP computer address, it didn't scare me. I simply said, you fucking douchebag, I'm going to kick your ass when I see you. And then he texted me and said, I know who you are, detective, I'm not stupid. And then I texted Richter, lol, are you going to come see me? Richter, what, you afraid that I'll foil your plans again? Why don't you come see me in my apartment? And then Richter texted me back, sure, see you soon, Detective Miles Lee Harris. And then he busted down my door with Nyx DeGravis as a hostage, and I said, well, this doesn't surprise me, typical bad guy move, just more bullshit for me to deal with. You're a real douchebag, Richter. And then he said, shut the fuck up if you don't want her to die. And then I sighed and said, she's been working for you, why would you want to kill her, you dumb fuck? And then I laughed at him and I said, you're a coward, Richter, that's why you're hiding behind an innocent woman like a shield, but I promise you that I will kill you, Richter, very soon, and anyone that watches your dumbass little show is going to prison too. And then he looked at his two goons and said, please shut him up. And then the dumbass dude tried to knock me out, and then I said, you fucking idiot, you can't knock me out, I'm a master martial artist, among other things. There's a reason I'm the best cop in my city.